Good morning. I haven't made a video in a while, and I don't really know why. So I thought apparently it's because the wind is blowing, and I like to make videos that have a lot of wind noise. Apologize for that. So Bean and I, that's Bean, are gonna go for a walk with you this morning. Look both ways. And look at this. The sun's already up. You can see it in my glasses, but we'll just take a look at the sunrise over the cow pasture. So just one of those moments where we're enjoying some unseasonably warm weather here in Texas. Actually, it's probably not unseasonably. This happens every year, but it's already probably about 55 degrees, and we're just Bean has been having a hard time lately, and we nor the vet can figure out necessarily what it is, but walking just a nice gentle walk instead of his normal frantic games of fetch are easier on his bones. He's getting to be an old man, so which is kind of it's unnerving because we've had this little guy in our lives for quite a while. I believe he's almost 10 years old, which is I think maybe a little early to be having serious problems for him. He looks like a Boston, but he's not. He's a Frenchton. Let's see, it's gonna get look at him there. He's half French Bulldog and half Boston. He's a character. He's really got a good play drive. Like, he loves to go out and run and chase the ball. And there we go. And maybe it's an anomaly, but it's to be honest, it's probably one of the biggest concerns in life right now. Because we don't want we lost a dog in 2020, because yay 2020. Insert sarcasm. But this is Bean, and Bean's the oldest of our dogs. We have two in total, and it's that's a messed up situation, man. Like, I wasn't prepared for it. The dog that we lost, it was like she was a rescue from a puppy mill. She was a French Bulldog, and she had a brain tumor or things of that nature. I mean, I don't really know what it is, and so she died very suddenly, like with very little warning to the family or anything. I got the call while we were at work. So I'm sorry I'm rambling, but when Bean's not feeling good, it's kind of a big deal. And they're family members. Okay, so let's look at that cow pasture. It's just a big old field of grass, but of course it's Texas, so we live here with right in the neighborhood, and that's a small ranch at the end of the street. And guy keeps happy cows here. Apparently, they seem like they move around and eat just fine. And I always thought it was nice because we're not originally from Texas. To have it's like, oh, we're all cowboys, we all ride horses, and there's cows on every street. And in this case, 1 out of 3 ain't bad. And I do wear a cowboy hat when I mow the grass because it keeps the sun off my ears. So let's talk about meditation. I have been meditating at least once daily for the last 90 days. And I will tell you, come on, buddy, that it feels pretty good. It removes a lot of anxiety, and to the point where you don't even realize that you're missing it. Like, that normal becomes the new normal, or a more easier way of thinking or processing your own thoughts without having them run away with you, which is, that's the headspace where you're going to keep on thinking. You're not going to stop that. So we all get that. And it's just the observation of those thoughts and the days that I get to meditate. And fortunately, I have a fairly low stress job right now. Like, I don't have to do a lot of politicking, if that's the case. So, I've kind of built a little bit of that in for sanity's sake, but it's nice to be stable. That said, one of the issues that I seem to be having in my head right now is a bit of a FOMO thing. I have had a few phone calls to go to other jobs, primarily on the West Coast, where things are quite a bit different than they are in Texas. They're changing over. Some of the jobs are in the Rocky Mountains, and they're changing refineries to bios. And I don't know the specifics of it, but I know that if I go out there, there'll be those levels of stress and contention that arise between the production people and those people sent to inspect them, which would be me. And if there's a cooperative relationship, yeah, it's really easy. But we don't have anxiety over cooperative relationships now, do we? And I just so the thought that circles through my head is, am I afraid to go back out there and collect up all these anxieties that I seem to have kind of put in the trash bin for now? But I feel like I'm missing out on money, which I'm not. I have a job in this time and situation that we're in life right now. Having a job is a bazillion % better than not having a job. I mean, do we all not know this, So come on, buddy. Come on, sorry. So, yeah, so we just, I basically, that would be that's a good problem to have, to sit down and realize that, the needs are met, so then I can worry about things like getting to the gym, and one of the things too is that I've spent a lifetime, a career of making this happen, and sometimes I forget that I did it, that this is by design. I'm not supposed to be chasing money. Sorry, I'm looking for cars. Chasing money and worrying that much at the age of 50. I mean, I'm sure that there are people who are, but I've spent a lot of time, in the trades to get to a point where I don't have to be frantic. And one of the worst parts is I will forget that from time to time, and then I'll go be frantic anyway. I would have some urgency, like if I don't have that sort of money, that I'm going to fail financially, and that's just absolutely not the case. So we just come on, buddy. That's where it is. That you know, they say, you know, like we work and we plan to build a specific life, and then when that life actually happens, we either A, don't realize it, or B, don't appreciate it. And so that's my level of awareness today, is that everything is okay in my little section, and I'm able to take a walk on a Sunday morning with my dog. It's warm, and I have a job. So that's a healthy gratitude list. Lots of people don't have that, so can't complain. Can't complain. The only complaints I have are the ones I'm creating for myself. I'm glad that you listened for 10 minutes and 47 seconds. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good day. Namaste.